This must be the saddest rapist in history, and the only woman whose body was violated. Poison and poison killed the woman, the unlucky one who doesn't take any responsibility. This is the private part of the sensational female nurse. Poison and poison anti-killing abnormal male. Big treasures, little treasures, sit tight and support. Listen to me in detail. The incident took place in June 2018. Xiao Jing, a nurse at the Central Hospital, is on night shift every time. This time, Xiao Jing is very distressed because every time he comes home, I always feel like I'm in a hidden corner. Someone is watching him. Rainy night after 1 a.m. Xiao Jing, who was off the night shift, was walking home. The feeling that there is someone behind it reappears. So Xiao Jing silently began to speed up her pace, but the footsteps behind him followed even tighter. Unconsciously, Xiao Jing has started to run, and the killer is no longer hidden. Chose to pursue Xiao Jing. Unfortunately, Xiao Jing, although her waist and horse are one, but the coordination is slightly lacking. The murderer took it away without running a few steps, and he grabbed my neck from behind. There was this thing up against my waist.
那男的知道后手讲别动，让你不要叫，我有刀子，我跟他听
Listen
话。
to me, don't hurt me, then catch up with the murderer. Did it to Xiao Jing. Multiple assault torture lasting 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And threatened Xiao Jing not to call the police. Also take pictures and keep them for threat. Just as Xiao Jing was holed due to a short-term impact. Before I could react, the criminal has disappeared into the darkness. Until then, only then did Xiao Jing realize that she had been violated. Little quiet girl, 26-year-old, is a nurse at a central hospital. Usually he is enthusiastic, sweet smile. It's the dream news of a young male in a department. But last week, that man showed up, broke Xiao Jing's original beautiful life. However, Xiao Jing is not just the beginning of the nightmare. Today is Xiao Jing's night shift again. Also after 1 a.m., there was nobody on the street. Xiao Jing is walking down the street. The familiar feeling of tracking reappeared. Xiao Jing immediately began to run for her life. However, this time the left foot is unwilling to let the right foot. Xiao Jing fell directly to the ground. The murderer came. Say nothing. Another 2 minutes and 30 seconds of repeated violations against Xiao Jing. And tell Xiao Jing he will be here waiting for him at this time every week from now on. He's not coming. I'm going to publish his indecent photos. Xiao Jing returning home. I feel like my life is over. The process of being violated is all in my mind. And that's when Xiao Jing thought. The murderer is a gentleman who speaks but does not act in association with hydrides in medicine. So from that day on, Xiao Jing will apply medicine to her body before get off work. I wanted to lick it myself, everything should be quiet. Then I had a thought, leave the good stuff to the gentleman. So on this day of the 27th, Xiao Jing gets off work as usual. The medicine has been applied in advance. When changing the pants, Xiao Jing forced herself to walk calmly in the night to the hidden alley. The wretched figure reappeared. This time, Xiao Jing not only did not resist, submissive, a criminal who does not know the eyes of Yama. I naively thought it was my own charm. Completely conquered Xiao Jing's heart. Just as the man relaxed his vigilance, when immersed in happiness, a sudden sense of suffocation came. The man quickly fell on Xiao Jing's body. All beautiful women are toxic. This sentence is not just talk. After the man was completely out of breath, Xiao Jing chose to call the police. After the man's family learned of the incident, they even took Xiao Jing to court. It was said that Xiao Jing took the initiative to seduce the man. Attempted murder. However, according to the police, I learned that the victim was violated 3 times. Xiao Jing was finally sentenced to self-defense and acquitted. The reason is, Xiao Jing just smeared the poison on herself. It was not fed directly to the man. Simply put, Jian Taigong's fishing wish is hooked. The murderer did no harm first. There will be no poison. Finally, the editor still has to be long-winded. The vast night enlivens the little fairies. You must pay attention to safety when traveling. Roses have thorns, but it doesn't stop there from being many people who love flowers.